Hey everybody, welcome back to more XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I am DisturbingPuppet. We'll be continuing our campaign from where we left off. There was an update recently to Windows which screwed up all of my microphone settings. I've been playing around with them for a while. I'm hoping everything's back to normal and not too crazy. We'll kind of see how it goes. So if there are some weird audio issues in this one, hopefully it'll just be this one video there's a problem and I can adjust it some more. I was taking a minute to figure out who this was. I think this is Deadbolt, but she's not wearing the Archon armor because she's on a covert mission, so it took it off her. Anyway, back in. I've tested enough, so I'm pretty sure that my voice volume should be okay. It may be a tiny bit loud, but I'm not sure if it's going to overpower the game audio too much or not. That's sort of the mix I'm kind of playing around with looking at. It was super low before, like you couldn't even hear me talking over the game volume, even with it dropped in decibel quite a bit. But yeah, hopefully that's fine and you can hear me okay. Just whether you can hear the game as well is my concern. All right, we've got experimental armor coming. We're working on training Dean Venture now. We're getting a weapon upgrade, or mod. Shadow Project is the Avatar Autopsy, right? Supply drop in 13 days. We're probably going to have a Guerrilla Ops come up and hit us here pretty soon before I get a chance to finish that and get moving towards the end of the kind of storyline stuff. We are getting really close to the end of the storyline. I don't really have much other kind of general research to do anymore, unless something crazy comes up. I do have a cool order we picked up that increases the effectiveness of all of our weapon mods, but I didn't get it until after the month had started, so I have to wait until next month. Oh god, I just noticed there's an avatar head there. That's disturbing. So what I'll probably do is I will try to stall things a bit so we can get to that next month so I can swap out that order, because even if it gives me a tiny bit of a bonus, like one extra reload, one extra stock damage for misses, that's a pretty big improvement. Some extra chance for critical hits with the laser sights, extra chance to hit with the scopes, all of that really, really good. So I'm hoping we can kind of stall and do that. See, it might happen naturally anyway, but we'll see. Mike is currently tired. I do want to get Mike and Mox up to the maximum tier level of Bond, but I'm not sure that's going to happen because I want to also keep them ready to go for the final missions if they pop up. We did just take him out on a mission, and now Mike is tired. Mox will probably be tired if we send him on something else. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I do have to make sure that I put Deadbolt back in her Archon armor after we do this. I think I was giving some kind of bonus. It might be extra health or something for doing that mission, and that's why she's on it. Before we get to the final missions, I also want to figure out who I'm going to take, and then maybe look at giving some people some extra skills in the training center, because we do have some extra points. Maybe we'll go for points in the covert actions after this. Covert actions. So what kind of covert actions we're going to run, and just kind of prioritizing ones that give us ability points. I think that's pretty much it. We're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, almost definitely, because that supply drops 13 days out. We're about halfway, a little bit over halfway through the month, so that Guerrilla Ops is going to pop up anytime. We had a council mission last time. 8 days for supplies. I don't remember what I was doing. I must have been doing this just because it has some kind of story connected to it, because it's down to 4 days. You see, Avatar progress is at 0. We've got plenty of money. Tons of intel. We've made contact everywhere in the world. I could build some radio towers. That would be about it. But most of the remaining continent bonuses aren't really that good. Alright, another hazmat vest. We've got 2 of those now. Kind of hoping for the stasis vest. I like that one, the auto heal on it. So I am a bit low on alloys and Illyrium, so I don't want to use those if I can avoid it. I've got pretty much all the experimental ammo, I think. We've got a couple experimental grenades. We've got the firebomb and the gas bomb. I haven't even used them. So now I've got 2 hazmat suits and 1 stasis suit. We could go for more powered weapons, I guess. I've got a couple blaster launchers, a shredstorm cannon, and a plasma blaster, I think is what it's called. So I could grab more of these, just because. We could grab another war suit, but I don't think I'm going to need more than 3 for the final mission, which I already have. Yeah, there really isn't a lot here that I want to do. We've got 3 cores left. Just to see what we get, let's do another powered weapon.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
We should get that one done before anything else happens. If I could have like 3 blaster launchers, I'd be good with that. Although I think that's not what they're called. I keep calling them blaster launchers. I think that's what they're called in the previous game. Something launcher.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
Yep, okay, so she actually got some dodge for that. We got one superior scope, that's pretty good. I'll have to see who I want to give that to. Alright, so increasing intelligence, recruit a Reaper, 13 ability points, somebody can get dodge. What else do we have? Yeah, not that big of a deal. Intel I don't need. Order. Remove one block of avatar progress at the end of every month. That would be really good to get early on. Form a bond. Research breakthroughs. Yeah, let's go for just the ability points, I think. I've got the intel, so sure. I'm not sure who I want to throw in here for the dodge. I'd like to give bonuses to people I'm probably going to take into the final missions. So probably the people that I'm putting in the various different ruler suits. Mox, we're also going to send in as well. We could try to give him some dodge, I guess. How long does this take? 6 days. Yeah, you know what, let's send Mox out there. It might mean we're not going to get a bond done for the upgraded version to max for Mike and Mox combined, but some extra dodge for him, some extra survivability is good. And we could just throw anybody else in here in this final spot. So how about Magnus? Because we've been sending him on lots of these. He's kind of been my go-to covert action guy. So yeah, go for that.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
So let's make sure Deadbolt's back in her correct armor. Alright, she is. She just automatically put that back on. It didn't put Jane, my main scout, back in her rage armor after she did a mission with that. Alright, so you have a superior scope already, since you're sort of a backup sniper. We've got the sniper rifle from the Chosen on my main sniper, Mike. Lebedev, we could potentially give. He's definitely not making it. My main medic, she's got the assault rifle from the Chosen, so I can't put anything else on that. I mean, I could give it to Viking, maybe, depending on what he's got on his gun. Yeah, maybe we could drop the advanced hair trigger to give him some increased chance to hit. Of course, someone could just take the stock off, too. It's a pretty big improvement. Superior scope, 15%, yeah. Since we do kind of want to do a lot of overwatching with these guys, they can overwatch multiple times and take multiple shots. So having more ammo and then taking those overwatch shots, that can be triggered by actions as well. And then if we move twice, we automatically drop into overwatch. Those are all good combos for having a scope. Is there anybody else I want to give a scope? Maybe you. I like the combo, getting extra actions and then having more shots. That's really nice. Where's Dragonova? What do you have on your gun? Not your loadout. You've got some kind of scope, though, looks like. And you've got a basic scope. I don't have anything upgraded from that other than the superior one I just got. So we could do that. She is a bit better now that we picked up some skills that she can use to kill more enemies. Giving her some increased chance to hit would be nice. But I feel like I'm going to get more benefit out of it giving it to my backup medic here, honestly. So instead of the stock... I don't shoot that often for the hair trigger. Instead of the hair trigger, I can give you more shots. So we can give you more shots and then increased chance to hit. I kind of like that combination, so let's do that. Give you the superior scope there. So that frees up an advanced stock for somebody if I want to give it to him. I can't look at Mox's stuff because he's on a covert action. What do you have on your gun now? Superior scope, superior hair trigger, advanced expanded mag. That's pretty good. Especially since I mainly am using my pistol with that. She's not really shooting a lot with the sniper rifle, but occasionally. We do have Venom here. Clay O'Connor that we picked up. Basic scope, expanded mag, those are pretty decent. Yeah, it's just who do I want to give that superior stock to? Somebody's probably running around with a crappy stock. I don't know if Andy's going to make it in the final mission. I'm not sure if I'm going to take heavies. I like having heavies, but I've got so many good guys. Advanced stock. We could give you a superior stock, but we do that. The advanced hair trigger as well. Luke, what are you running? Scope and a repeater. Repeater's decent. Chances are low, but it does pop up sometimes. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Yeah, I like the extra shots with her for sure. Especially with the new ability she's picked up. Don't know that I'm going to mess around with anything else here. Yeah, that's fine. I do have a superior laser sight running around I don't know what to do with. I don't know if anyone's even using any of those. Luke could possibly use it instead of the scope. So we lose our 5% to hit. Gain 15% crit chance. Yeah, sure, let's do that. So now I have a basic scope running around. I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. Hank, what do you have? Instead of the repeater, let's give you... What's the chance on this? This is only 5%, yeah. I'm not going to shoot with him that often, so it doesn't really matter that much, honestly. The repeater's decent. I don't think I've done anything with Jean's here. We picked him up from a mission. I haven't really done anything. I don't shoot a lot with the heavies. Where's Ellen, actually? I'm looking at all these people because they're higher rank. Where's Ellen at? Ellen, what are you running on your gun? You even got empty spots. Superior autoloader. Alright, how about you have a scope? Yeah, have the advanced stock. Yeah, let's do that. Just give Ellen a bit better weapon there. That works for me. Alright, so that's kind of all taken care of, I think. It's kind of a housekeeping, taking some time. Let's see. Alright, let's get back and moving some time forward here. I know the Guerrilla Ops is going to pop before we get a chance to do any more story stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, someone rigged a small radio transmitter to operate off an old diesel engine, and after carefully scanning the area, we discovered an isolated resistance cell. We put them in contact with Resistance HQ for additional support. So, some extra income from Western Europe, not that we need it. Just kind of nice to get little story things from that. We can grab some supplies, we can reduce contact costs, but I've made contact everywhere, so that doesn't matter. I guess we could go grab the supplies. I don't really have anything else to do, honestly, other than building radio towers, but like I said, none of the continent bonuses are really worth it at this point. I think one of them lets me send out injured people to missions. That's maybe the only one that's tempting. Which I think is... Oceania? Nope, that's extra rank. Maybe it's Asia. Yeah, lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat. I have to build one radio tower. I mean, I definitely could do that, but I don't think we're going to need it. This would speed up my production, but honestly, I'm just doing it because I have nothing else to do. It's not an actual important thing for me. So we've got South America bonus, we've got the North America bonus. Yeah, nothing's really that fantastic. Yeah, I guess we'll just grab some supplies to kill some time here. Even if we don't get them, it doesn't matter. I don't even need the supplies. It's just kind of checking out the story stuff. Oh, something's happening.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Yeah, one progress.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that too much. There we go. Alright, so there was a bad thing that would pop up here as one of the dark events. So greater losses to will in combat. I think this was the bad one. What else do we have here? So this counters decreased supplies. I don't really care about that too much. Gives Advent units extra armor. That's not great, but it's not terrible either. This is definitely the worst one, just because it keeps my soldiers out of action longer. Witch Killer, destroy the relay. Alright, that's not bad. Shield Bearer, Andromedon, Viper, Gatekeeper, Sectoid, not Sectopod, Heavy Immaculate Purifier, Elite Shield Bearer. 11 enemies, no Sectopods. And I already have an order that does this, but any mission timers do not start until the squad breaks concealment. I already have this as an order, so it doesn't actually make a difference for this mission. Yeah, let's do this one. That seems like the best choice.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Mox won't be available, so I can't use my Mike Mox combo here to get some kills. Maybe we'll see if we can get Ellen a promotion. Send her on this one. If she's available, anyway. Alright, she's already loaded up and ready to go. Let's see. Could take Andy, just have a couple heavies out here. Definitely take my Spark. I'm actually going to take my backup medic, just because she's going to be running down a little bit on the willpower here. Took her out on a mission recently. So, Viking, come on out. You're all good to go. Let's make sure you've got the Mimic Beacon. I like that combo, just health and Mimic Beacons. Okay, Mike, I'm not sure we're going to bring you out either. I'm not sure about Andy. Who do we want to bring? I do have Venom, who we picked up from a mission. Or I think we actually researched something on the world map, checking out, it was like a survivor somewhere. And we ended up picking her up. So we could bring her out. She's sort of a combined medic, mostly. We've got some other abilities with her. Just as a backup if we wanted to use her. We've got Dragonova. Yeah, let's bring Dragonova. Let's bring Mystic. And who else? Who wants to come? Deadbolt's tempting. She's quite powerful, but she's already maxed out. Pretty much everybody's maxed out. I could bring Lebedev, just because he's got some promotions left he could still get. Yeah, I don't have a sniper on this, so yeah, let's bring Lebedev out. Alright, Lebedev, let's get you some blue screen rounds, which is my preferred. Although we don't have like sectopods in this, but I like it for other stuff. What else do you want? What do you want to carry around? Got bombs, we've got vests. Good being back, so I don't think you're going to be in that much danger, but yeah, I'll give you a hazmat vest just because. I could give him a warsuit or something too, but I'm not that concerned about it. Blaster launcher, that's good. For you, definitely want to give you the stasis vest. You tend to get banged up a little bit. Do some healing for you. Do I want battle scanners or do I want some kind of ammo for Dragonova? So we could swap this out for armor, honestly. This is not a bad idea. Fire rounds set people on fire. We've got poison rounds. We've got AP rounds. I do kind of like the AP rounds. Let's give you AP rounds for this. So she's got a new ability, well, fairly new, that she can shoot at a target until she either runs out of ammo or it dies, and if she kills it, she can just move on to the next target, but it only will shoot up to 2 targets total. So that's pretty cool. It does break her concealment, but I think she's a bit more useful when she's out of concealment. If I try to keep her in concealment too much, she doesn't do a lot in a mission, other than scouting. But yeah, pretty good. We've got the Shredstorm Cannon here. Do I want to change that? Shredstorm Cannon is decent. Plasma Blaster is pretty good as well. Yeah, I'll just go with the Shredstorm Cannon. If I get another blaster launcher, then maybe we'd look at running more blaster launchers. I've got a blaster launcher on some other heavy, I think, right now. But Shredstorm Cannon's pretty good. Hits a good, nice area. Let's go for it. Get this Guerrilla Ops out of the way. Then we just need to burn through to the end of the month. Get the month to carry over, put that new order in, and then we'll be totally ready to go on the final missions. So we'll see how long it takes to load today. Come on. There we
Tigers
go.
picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission.
Operation Witch Killer. Yeah, I'm hoping the audio is fine. I'm gonna have to check it after I finish this. I may do some more recording today. Try to get some more progress made in this. As long as everything works. That's a pretty cool APC, actually.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Okay, we've got 11 enemies. I'm going to try to keep count, although I often lose count almost immediately. Let's go ahead and save it here before we start. Alright, Dragonova, let's get looking around. Oh, you can make it up high there. It is fairly far away. Now, she's got goofy concealment, so I don't have to worry too much about being flanked at a distance. They have to be pretty close to spot me. So it's a bit safer. We could just come up here and check out the roof. Even though we have this big exposed area. I normally feel really exposed here on this flank, but for her, that's a big of a deal. This is a really weird layout. We're kind of up, and then there's more stairs and an alleyway. Let's just go here.
I go where I'm needed. There's an alien patrol.
All right.
No place for you to go now.
So there's a couple. Lost vision of one of them. So I think once we go loud, then the timer is going to start ticking away, but we don't have a timer yet. So let's try to get in decent positions here. Nope, we've got the little elite trooper with us. Alright, little elite trooper buddy, where do you want to go? I'll keep you back for now. Alright. Titan, we can jump up with him so we can get up high a little easier. Could head up on top of this roof, maybe. Just to look around. As long as we're not too close to the enemy. Okay, nobody's there. Good to go. I don't think I've checked. I was originally going to check with Mystic here if swapping places ends my turn or not. So I could swap places with somebody just to experiment early on and see how it works. It's one of those things I meant to check before but never got to. So we've got to go up from this low area and then over. I don't like this low area being next to where we need to get to. I'd like to get some height, but there really isn't much. Gas stations here probably, very explosive, kind of dangerous. Let's just run out this way. Since we've got enemies over here, let's head towards them. Lebedev, same kind of thing. We could grab some cover back here, be in a good spot for some sniper shots, as long as this isn't blocking the way too much. Mystic, where do you want to go? Got pretty good movement here. Yeah, I think we'll head up and around. It seems like the best choice.
I can do that.
Alright, where do I want to put you? I guess we'll put you here. I'd like to put him maybe here, but we can't quite make it. Try to click on the right spot here. Hopefully that'll give us some vision. Yeah, looks like probably. And Viking, if I move twice, we'll automatically drop an Overwatch with him, I'm pretty sure. I think we've got that skill. So for now, we'll hang back a tiny bit. That's crappy cover. Stay away from the vehicles, preferably. Yeah, we'll just stay down here for now.
Affirmative, covering now.
Yep. And then I think we've got Guardian as well. Okay, you coming my way?
Hiding is over.
I didn't get spotted. I don't know why you're saying that. Got a tower we could hack, maybe. Somebody's in rend range. So, as always, we could always start with a rend. Probably starting with a grenade is a bit better choice. Wouldn't mind looking a little further up. I do have 100% shots, so we could definitely go loud here. We're a little bit away from the target. There's only 2 enemies here. That leaves 9. Probably 3 on the objective. A couple other patrols somewhere. Alright, I'm going to kill the zone here.
Locking it down.
Well, I could do something with Mr. Elite Trooper. If I can get close enough... Yeah, I don't think we can toss a grenade that far to get up there. Maybe. It's only a frag grenade, though. Oh, found some more. Okay. They appeared and disappeared super quickly. Yeah, I can't get a grenade up there. Alright. gonna have to take some crummy cover here.
Moving out.
And we'll say hello real quick.
Here, catch!
Let's see if Lebedev can drop him.
We're spotted.
Not look promising. Oh, alright. Through the obstacle, sure.
Enemies down.
Alright, what about Mr. Spectre? I always forget they have lightning reflexes.
Shot failed to connect.
Okay, that's disappointing because he's in a good spot. Got an okay shot. Can always go rend him. I'm not sure if we're going to do enough damage to kill him, though. So I can see him from here. A little concerned about the enemies that are further down, though, because once I shoot... Well, actually, if I use Sting, I'm not going to get revealed, so that's fine. Yeah, let's do that.
My life is in your hands.
So we use Sting, so there's no chance of us getting revealed. Try to soften him up, then Mystic can finish him off.
This moment.
Almost dead. Mystic, I know you want to chop someone up. That's what you love to do. What are you also targeting? That's weird. Alright, let's go inside. Go that way. I already got the points for the kill. More focus for me, got some more ability points. I haven't spotted the enemies yet. Yeah, go there, that's fine. I don't think we're going to reveal those other units yet. But I might want to. So I know kind of roughly where they are. I could just shred storm the whole area. I could overdrive and kind of move in, but I have to be careful with this because I've had a couple times when I overdrive and then move up onto a roof. Because of an ability I have, it just destroys cover that I move through on overdrive. Just destroy the roof and then I'll fall, take damage, which is unfortunate. I can't destroy the pavement. I could overdrive and get really far up here, though. I'm not sure that's the best play, but we could just overwatch and see. We haven't had a timer pop up yet. So I'm just going to move down.
I'm compelled to agree.
Still don't see him. Let's just drop an overwatch this turn and see if they come towards us.
Maximum sensitivity.
You can overwatch there. Viking. Let's go in the building. Take the full cover.
Come get some.
Okay, no movement. Dragon Nova. I know they're kind of over here. Alright, now we've got 7 turns.
Moving out.
Okay, we didn't see anybody. Might want to just blow up this wall. Give me a good vision into the building. Let's move our little trooper in. Did they totally take off? They might be further back over here. I mean, I can kind of destroy some cover just because Overwatch may be better. Mystic, let's go ahead and grab this. Ellen is a bit slow. We do have the launcher or the bomb, so it doesn't really matter. We can get that pretty much anywhere we want. Maybe I'll just move in further with Dragonova. I kind of want to find those guys that we spotted. Yeah, let's go there.
I am at your service. There is nowhere to hide.
We found a bunch. Got guys on the roof. Alright, so that's 7 of them. You don't see them. Well, I can Shred Storm them. That would do good damage, take away their armor. I don't think it would activate them because we're too far away. Got like one okay shot. Yeah, doing the Shred Storm from here is pretty tempting. Blaster Bomb, I think we'll use back here. I'd like to destroy the front of this, so I might have sniper shots in. Just see what I can do. Okay, before we do this, let's have you Overwatch. And we can hit all of them and hit that gas pump, so let's do that. Well, one dead. Hey, we're gonna get an Overwatch shot. Hey, we hit! Good job, little dude. Almost dead. Okay, you're too far away for me to rend. Got really good shots. Except back there, that's not very good. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the mech.
Someone might be carrying something. Nailed him.
Probably want to move in. Just wait and see what we can do here. I was hoping you could make it down and wreck somebody's day, but not quite. Is that going to be close? That might be too close. We might activate the Andromedon there. Let's go here. Nope. Alright, we're good. Alright, you can't really get anywhere useful. Could hang out at the bottom of the ladder or go up at next turn, though. Alright, what I'm going to do, in case we miss, Aid Protocol my Spark. It'll give him an Overwatch shot. And I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at this guy. 75% is a decent chance. If we can hit him, we'll kill him. Alright, that's death.
Happy now?
I'm happier. And you just run down. Yeah, let's just go right there.
Location confirmed.
We'll blow up some stuff next turn on the actual objective. You need to move up. Let's just go there.
Position confirmed.
I hope we get an angle for the sniper rifle on the target sooner or later. We are kind of spread out, though. Did we lose vision? Nope, he's still up there. Dragon Nova, let's... I do have options. I mean, we could toss a Claymore, blow it up. Yeah, none of that's really helpful. We can use my Banish ability to shoot him over and over again. I could get up high and do that. Got a crummy shot. Mr. Elite Trooper. Can't get you in grenade range. At least not this turn. Alright, Ellen, where do you want to go?
On my way.
Let's take that full cover. Let's see what they do. Yeah, figured that would activate them. A couple Vipers.
You can never escape my sight.
Just blow the whole front of the building apart here. I think. Maybe. There's a way I can hit the Vipers. I can't hit... I can hit those two. I think the radius might be bigger for the bomb, yeah. If I can hit all of them, though. Super close. Can definitely blow up the whole front of this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'll blow up the front, that'll hit all of them. Yeah, do that.
Target.
Open things up for a sniper, too, maybe. We made a door. Alright, you only see the Andromedon. I'm not sure if it'll target him after he changes or if it only hit until, and then that'll call it. We're at 100%. Did I kill both Vipers? I see one Viper corpse. Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, that's two dead Vipers. Alright, yeah, you know what? Let's Banish. We'll just shoot you a bunch of times. Sometimes it freaks out and doesn't actually show each individual shot. It's like 90% chance, and we just missed one of them. Alright, there's your dead.
One of many. Now we fight in the open.
Okay, I think that was me taking him out, him turning into his robotic version, and then me destroying the robotic version. I think that's what happened. We do not have a shot on the objective. There are more enemies around. We've taken out 3, 6, 7, 8. I think there's another squad of 3 somewhere. How about you? Yeah, just run into there. Use you to take some shots next time. And I'm just going to run you on in.
I enjoy the Russian air against my senses.
See if Viking can pick that stuff up that's down there. If not, we'll have Mystic do it. It's kind of not showing me the borders of it, which is kind of weird. Go there then, I guess. I think that'll get it. Alright, what do we get? Superior laser sight. Alright, more superior stuff.
I've got it.
What I like to see. Mystic. Don't have much for you to do. There's not great cover here. I do have a good chance to dodge and stuff, so I mean we can move in. I might have a pistol shot from here. Let's just take a look. I've got 3 focus, so I should have a good chance of dodging anything that comes my way. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know why we can't see this thing. It should be higher than these shelves. Couple shots. Let's go. There's a bunch of junk in the way no matter where I go. Stay up high just on the off chance I can get vision. We'll just go to where there's some cover, even though it's not a great angle. And I guess we'll do a pistol overwatch, just to do something. Nobody sees the target. Alright, Mr. Elite Trooper, your time to scout. Can't see it. Alright, well, maybe if we blow up some of this stuff. Kind of waste, but it's only a frag grenade. Just trying to get vision from a distance here. Okay, there we go. It's taken long enough. We didn't destroy that second rack. You're all out. Let's do a reload.
Give me time to reload.
Somebody's got to go in there.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
We still can't see it. What the heck? Alright, well... we still have some time. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. I was hoping I could get to here with Lebedev. Not quite. Alright, let's just have Ellen take that. Ah! Misclick. Take that spot. Overwatch there. Lebedev can come down, keep you company. Viking. Yeah, we'll take the cover in there. Still get us an overwatch from him. Get the overwatch here. We're all pretty much on the objective. I've got some cover further in. Let's go a little bit up. Okay, still can't see it.
No one will slip past. Watching comes naturally.
Alright, somebody give me eyes on this thing. Mr. Trooper. Putting you in a goofy spot just in case I can see it. No, can't see it. I don't know how this stuff is blocking me that badly. Alright, it's overdrive time. And just march through this stuff and destroy these. So that's what I'm going to do.
Unlike the rest of you, this unit doesn't get winded. I've located your objective.
Commander, we have a positive ID on the alien relay.
Okay, does anyone else see it? Probably not. That's a big no. Okay, well, if I shoot it, it's 9 to 11. If I punch it, it's 11. So I think I'll just punch it. Mystic can finish it off, although now there's fire everywhere. Maybe I don't want to rend it up close. It should be safe. I can hit it and then run away, so let's do it from here just in case.
Feel the power of the Templars!
Okay, I hope I...
5, we confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Alright, I was checking to see if we actually hurt Titan there, but we didn't. Now, which armor did I give you? Don't remember. That's a chrysalid, it sounds like. Let's come back here. There's definitely some enemies somewhere. Alright, let's go sneaky. Go see if we can find them. Sounded like out this direction. No. Alright. Take cover on a shopping cart. You can't see me. Shopping cart.
I'm on the move.
Didn't find anybody. Okay. Well, there's fire next to you. That's not great. Let's shift a bit. Maybe out on this side or in the back. The last few enemies. Kind of hiding out.
Sure thing.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do another aid protocol on Titan. That'll just give him an Overwatch shot. That's the main reason. Not really because I'm concerned about him getting shot, but just for the Overwatch. I don't think the fire can hurt him. Pretty sure he's immune. And I'll just Overwatch here.
Overwatch!
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Okay. What the dev? I think in the back here. Let's take a look.
Volk says I am to
You will
obey.
never hide from me.
Found... Oh, 3! Gatekeeper in the back. I can only see the gatekeeper. Alright, where's Ellen at? And I do have some other explosives. If I'm in the building, I don't think I can toss a grenade over. Can't get up high.
Heading out.
Don't think I'm going to get an angle here, but let's just take a look and see how close we are to getting it. Yeah, not quite. I've got to move up a bit or move out to the sides. Alright, Mr. Elite Trooper, let's come down here. Maybe I should check these hack positions, but I'm not that concerned. Could get up high, but the building's already on fire. Gatekeeper tends to do a lot of destructive stuff. I don't really want to fall and take damage if I can avoid it. I do have my bombard still.
Father really outdid himself, didn't he?
So I could just Overwatch, but we could also get a bombard back here. I think that's about where they were. It's not letting me do it. There we go. Toss the football. Nice, got everybody. It's been a long time since I've seen just regular sectoids.
I know where you are.
They came inside. One of them, anyway. Alright, where are you at, Mr. Elite Trooper? How do you not see that guy who came inside? I call shenanigans. Okay, I could run up and hit him on the roof. Definitely have some options. Ellen, you can't see him. Now that there's a hole in the wall. Does that help? Can you toss a grenade through that hole in the wall? It's a little hard to tell here. I mean, I can blow the whole back of this place out. But I'm not sure I want to have myself that exposed. Only got a couple shots here. Should have waited on the aid protocol maybe, but I didn't know where they were exactly. Check what the radius on the ionic storm is. Oh, that's pretty big, actually. Oh, I wonder if I can hit... Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the weird positioning if I'm actually hitting them or not. And I could definitely kill one of the sectoids. I could do some decent damage to the gatekeeper. Don't want to run the chance of anyone getting mind controlled if I can avoid it. I've got a shot. What's my chance? 50-50 that I get revealed here. If I do, that'll activate the gatekeeper. Just in case, before we do anything else, I'm just going to kill zone this whole area.
On lockdown.
Mystic running around may activate the gatekeeper anyway, too. Alright, let's give Dragonova a shot here. Take you out. 50-50 chance I get revealed. Hopefully not.
No one will mourn me.
Alright, good. So that means I can pretty safely just... Well, I can just shoot him if I wanted to, but... the rend is 100%.
My strike surges forth.
Sucks to be you. But I don't want any mind control coming my way. Alright, we didn't activate the gatekeeper, it looks like. So... yeah, move back into cover. Just drop some overwatches. Viking, just move in.
It is clear.
Give me another overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Alright, what you gonna do, Mr. Gatekeeper? Nothing good, probably. Come on, where was my sniper shot there? Trooper got him.
This is getting dangerous.
Oh, he didn't do anything. Alright. Guess he just moved. He only has one action. See, the tactical analysis thing that comes up is another order we have, and that basically just reduces the actions that a unit has when we reveal them. You've got no shots. Well... Ellen... Can we safely grenade him? I can hit him and not kill my own people. So that's what we'll start with. Might open me up for a follow-up shot. I can always freeze him if I wanted to as well. Ellen, you don't have a shot. Well, if I can hit him with the freeze, I'll do it, just because.
Get ready for a surprise.
Wake up. Time to die. No overdrive. We'll just take one shot with him. It will shred, so that'll do some additional opening up for everyone else to get some damage in. I could amplify. That'll increase the damage. Let's do that.
I empower you.
And then I think I can still hit him. Yeah, so we could still Volton, which will probably kill him. We could Rend, which will maybe kill him. Does Volt ignore armor? Not showing that that's going to kill him. Let's give it a shot and see. Alright, that takes care of it.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, Witch Killer is done. Nobody hurt. So see how long people are out for just being tired and stuff. Hopefully Ellen will get a promotion there. Ellen Rose, that is.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
Basically just trying to get everybody promoted that I can. It almost damaged Dragonova, really. It must attack Dragonova? That, I guess accounting each individual shot. Taking out that Andromedon and move furthest was Mystic. Yeah, I guess because we did fire a whole bunch of shots there at the Andromedon and took him out, it's adding up that damage in those shots. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Give me a promotion.
Hole and the aliens paid
No.
the price. Great work, Commander.
And Ellen's tired. We can level up the bond. I think it's only a level 1 bond between these two. Yeah, too bad. I was hoping we could get a promotion in here, but she's going to be out for a little bit too. We'll see how long. Superior laser sight. Tons of corpses.
Work, Commander. Your
Intel.
efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Alright, how long are we looking at for people being tired? Just Ellen. Ellen wants a week off. I guess so. Okay, so we got that superior laser sight. Luke, I think, already has a superior one. Yeah, we just swapped that out. Jane Kelly's running around with the shotgun from The Chosen, so I can't change anything on that. Dragonova has a regular scope, I think. So I could change out the regular scope, but I like having extra aim. So we could increase that crit chance a bunch instead. It's a crit chance anyway. So if we were to swap that out, crit chance would be plus 15%. What is it anyway? Where is that? I don't know. I think it's just plus 15. I think it's the same for everybody, I guess. But if you're flanked, it gets a bonus. Yeah, I thought there might be a crit chance or something, but I guess it's probably just a flat. I think it's just flat, and then if you are someone flanked, you get a bonus. It's flat bonus for everybody. It doesn't matter. It'd just be plus 15 on top of that flank bonus if you have them flanked and have the laser sight. Who else might want a laser sight? Potentially. I suppose potentially we do have Chops and Warden down here that I don't really use much. So like Warden, potentially we could do that. Just give it to you. We've got an advanced one right now. Yeah, have a superior one instead. And Chops, what do you have? Chops is mainly close combat though. Yeah, a basic laser sight. Yeah, have an advanced one. He's mostly close combat specialist. We haven't really used him at all, though. Mainly because I've got Jane here, and then with the training room, I was able to give her a bunch of the close combat training abilities. She's got one more ability I'd like to get, the Blade Storm, so if anyone moves next to you, automatically attack them. I'd like to give that to her before we get to the final mission. I did just get some more points. So maybe we take a look. So in the shared pool, yeah, we're up to 55. That's quite a bit. Yeah, so I'd like to get Blade Master. Well, I already have Blade Master. I meant, where is it? Did I already get it? What am I thinking of? Blade Storm, that's what I was thinking of. So if anyone moves next to me, we'll automatically attack them. Grabbing Shadow Step would also be kind of cool. So those would both be nice, since we're probably going to take her into the final mission. We've got the Chosen Shotgun and Katana. We've got the Rage Suit on. Yeah, deep cover's okay. So definitely we could look at that. For my main medic, we've picked up a bunch of extra abilities. We could grab some Combat Protocol for her just to have a chance to do that. So that's like a possible I could grab for her. Got some points. We've kind of gone for mixed medic. Went initially anti-robotic and then picked up some stuff later. I mean, there's some choices of things we could do to play around with different people. Just kind of want to see who I'm definitely going to take in that final mission, and then we'll try to grab as many skills as we can on them. In the meantime, try to get some bonuses from covert actions for people that are likely to get to that final mission. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. So thanks very much for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all again another time. Just noticed my income is plus 999. So what I'm going to do is check and see if the audio was fine. I'm hoping it was good. If it is, I'm probably going to do some more recording today. I'm going to try to get some more progress made in this so we can finish up this campaign soon. How much longer do we have? Yeah, 4 days for the autopsy, 6 days for the supply drop. Once that's done, we can get the mission, the month to roll over, get that order in, and then I'll be good to go. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you another time. Have a good one.